Did you know that thousands of authors across the country have written books and published them with Page Publishing? If you've written a book, Page Publishing can help you through the process. We cut through the confusion of the publishing world to make it easy for you. If we decide to publish your book, your work ends and ours begins. From copy editing and proofing to typesetting and book cover art, we get you printed, distributed, and sold on Amazon, Apple iTunes, and in bookstores across the country. We'll even help you promote your book. That's right, we do all this for you. Biography, self-help, mystery, novels, sci-fi, even a children's book. No matter what genre, Page Publishing can bring your book to life. Call today for your free author submission kit and find out how you can be the next published author at Page Publishing.
Find the right publisher. Call 1-800-711-9637 or scan the QR code for your free writer's guide today.
I'm Rachel Knapp in Washington, only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, we catch up with the UP veterans who are taking a trip to Washington, D.C. in today's honor flight. Plus, we'll have reaction from lawmakers on the Anti-Weaponization Fund, which could financially compensate January 6 defenders. And Michigan Democrats are sounding the alarm over federal health care cuts they say could leave hundreds of thousands uninsured. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Dakota, good evening. Skies are pretty clear, but I'd like it a little warmer myself.
Yeah, Kevin, it's going to be a chilly night tonight. In fact, we're going to be dealing with frost again tonight, so I know it just seems like that thing that won't go away is frost. But let's take a look at Doppler Max, and things looking good out there right now. Lots of sunshine here, just a few cumulus clouds well down to the south, but other than that, we're in good shape. 41 here in the Marquette. We got 38 in Munising. That's our cool spot. 48 out towards Escanaba. And then looking ahead for the rest of tonight, we bottom out into the lower 30s, maybe some upper 20s possible, especially areas inland. We'll talk all about it coming up in just a few minutes.
Sounds good, Dakota. Thank you very much. 77 veterans from Michigan's UP visited the nation's capital today, taking part in an honor flight. Honor flights celebrate their sacrifice and service during their time in the military. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp caught up with them during their trip.
At the World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C., 77 veterans from Michigan's Upper Peninsula, which includes 75 Vietnam veterans and 2 Korean War veterans, take part in an honor flight. These veterans traveled to D.C. for the day, visiting the monuments and memorials dedicated to service members like them.
First time being here, it's been awesome.
Navy veteran Vernon Christie says he wanted to take part in an honor flight, and his family encouraged him to go.
I was in the submarine service, so we were down under. We didn't see a lot of surface, but we enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time in and everything.
One volunteer was inspired to give back to these veterans after her grandpa went on an honor flight several years ago.
This is my 4th mission on the honor flight, but I started a golf tournament for the honor flight 9 years ago. My grandpa was a World War II veteran that went mission 4 13 years ago, and he lived for 4 years after. He talked about it every day like it just happened. So when he passed away, my son called me for college, and he said, I know it's a long shot, Mom, but what do you think about doing a golf tournament and giving the proceeds to the honor flight? My grandpa also loved to golf. Our first year we raised $4,500. We were super proud, and last year we were able to raise $30,000. To be able to give back, especially to veterans that didn't receive the welcome home they deserve, it's been a real honor.
For the Rudden family, their dad, Emmett, was supposed to take part in this honor flight.
He was in Okinawa 70 and 71, emergency generator mechanic at the emergency hospitals.
Emmett died last Monday. They say this trip meant everything.
He was the backbone of our family, you know.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
And I'm honored to be here.
100% honor his memory and his service.
We signed up a year ago for it. He's been talking about it the whole year about going, so he is here with us.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
Two police officers who helped defend the U.S. Capitol on January 6th are now suing to block a controversial settlement fund announced by the U.S. Department of Justice on Monday. The anti-weaponization fund that could provide compensation to the same people that the two officers were defending the Capitol from. Our other D.C. correspondent, Brendan Scanlon, is live tonight with new details and reaction from lawmakers. Brendan, good evening.
Hey there, Kevin. Good evening to you. Well, the big reason that this settlement, this anti-weaponization fund is causing some major backlash is because it could provide taxpayer-funded compensation to January 6 defendants, including those who physically assaulted law enforcement officers. Now, attorneys for those two police officers who helped defend the Capitol on January 6th have filed a federal lawsuit to block anyone, including J6 defendants, from receiving payouts from the new $1.7 billion fund. The new fund is part of a settlement between President Trump and the government over leaked tax returns during his first term. On Monday, the DOJ announced the anti-weaponization fund will go to people who claim they were targeted or unfairly investigated by the government. During a Senate hearing on Tuesday, Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche was asked point blank if individuals who assaulted police officers on January 6th would be eligible for the payouts. Blanche replied saying anybody in this country is eligible to apply if they believe they are a victim of weaponization. We asked both Democrats and Republicans here on Capitol Hill today whether those defendants in particular should be eligible. Republicans say they need more details on the fund, and Democrats call the fund illegal.
I have, I guess, more questions than answers about this fund in general as to how it would be executed, how it would be put together. I mean, I think we're still a little scant on detail. I do think it needs congressional oversight. We have to have really tight scrutiny, really high burdens of proof as to how those monies are going to be distributed.
The 14th Amendment says the United States shall not pay for any debts related to insurrection or rebellion against the Union, and any such debts are null and void in the eyes of the law.
And Kevin, we did reach out to Congressman Jack Bergman's office. They sent us a statement. Bergman telling us, quote, "It's common sense. Americans swept up in the Biden regime's lawfare agenda should be compensated for the abuses they endured. But violent offenders, especially those who assaulted police, should not be eligible." Yesterday, Kevin, we heard Vice President J.D. Vance saying that claims for this fund will be reviewed very closely on a case-by-case basis, but still some major questions about the fund itself and who will be eligible. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Kevin, back to you.
Brendan, thank you very much as always, sir. Michigan Democrats are criticizing federal health care cuts they say are driving up costs and threatening coverage across the state. The comments come after the release of a partisan report from Defend America Action. The group claims Medicaid cuts and the expiration of Affordable Care Act tax credits could leave hundreds of thousands of Michiganders without insurance.
Health care is being ripped away from millions of Americans. People are scared. They don't go to the doctor when they need to. And when they do go to the emergency room, they're far sicker.
The report estimates Michigan could lose nearly $3 billion in federal Medicaid funding by 2029. Republicans have defended the changes as part of broader federal spending reductions and Medicaid eligibility reforms. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Dakota will tell us when we might expect our next significant warm-up. And later, changes are coming to Negaunee roadways thanks to a major grant. How this funding could transform a busy intersection. We'll be right back after this.
You have questions. Are your elected representatives in Washington working for you, or do they stand on the issues and what's in it for you?
Get the answers you need on WZMQ 19 News. I'm Rachel Knapp.
And I'm Brendan Scanlon. Our job is reporting on Michigan's officials in Washington, covering and uncovering what they're doing, and then reporting directly to you. WZMQ 19's Washington Bureau works for you.
And we deliver.
Quality information straight from Capitol Hill. Only on WZMQ 19 News.
Update your home with new GE appliances from Kirkish Furniture and Houghton. GE appliances are built to last, have print-resistant finishes, and offer high performance with energy efficiency. Kirkish has a large selection for both kitchen and laundry. Free delivery and 0% financing.
Tony's Green Thumb in Bark River is open for business. Tony's is your one-stop shop for all your garden and flower needs. Known for a huge variety of big, beautiful baskets, gorgeous planters, and over 600 varieties of vegetables and flowers to choose from. Open daily, come see why people travel over 100 miles to Tony's Green Thumb. Tony's Green Thumb, where beautiful gardens begin.
Did you know most of what you throw away can be recycled? At Recycle 906, we accept more than just cardboard and jugs. We take plastics, metals, paper, and more. Recycle smarter, bring it to us. See what we accept at recycle906.com.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk Furniture's outdoor sale. A truckload of quality Amish-made furniture just arrived, over 200 pieces to choose from. Everything from pub tables and stools to end tables in the latest colors, like the Packers, Northern, even purple, or custom order in the colors you like. Adirondack chairs come 4 ways: the regular height seat, the folding, the glider, and the high seat to make it easy to get up. You can order benches and picnic tables too in the colors you like. Shop Shunks of Marquette today.
Now from the 19 News Forecast Center, this is WZMQ 19 First Warning Weather with Dakota Hunter.
Welcome back, everybody. Today's high 45 degrees. Yeah, that warm stuff we had earlier in the week, it is gone, but don't worry, it will come back. No rain, obviously, at the Sawyer Airport today, but temperatures, once again, another day where temps are all over the board. 41 here into Marquette at this hour, 38 out into Munising. So, yeah, you're already getting the idea of where we're going to deal with frost come tomorrow morning, and it's going to be areas mainly away from Lake Superior. We do have a frost advisory in effect for basically all of the Upper Peninsula. This starts tonight at 10 o'clock and runs until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So for the morning commute, you're going to be scraping away some frost on those windshields. So yeah, make sure you have the ice scrapers in your car, because you're going to be doing a little bit of this come tomorrow morning to get that frost off. And also, if you've planted anything, you want to make sure you cover them up or bring them inside tonight, especially the plants that are very sensitive to frost formation. You want to make sure you protect them tonight. We're quiet on Doppler Max, nothing to talk about locally, and not much across the state of Michigan either. Pretty quiet here, and we are going to be in a pretty tranquil weather pattern for the next couple of days. We're not going to see any real rain in our foreseeable future. It's going to be a couple of days before we see a little bit of more rainfall. But here's the future frost. Anywhere you see the pinks and the purples on the map, that's where we are going to see the better chance for frost formation as we head into the overnight and especially into early tomorrow morning. And clearing skies helps with that. We will see the clouds break apart. A little bit of cloud cover that we do have will break apart and will be mainly clear as we head into the overnight and then into tomorrow morning. And here's how Futurecast paints the nighttime hours. Pretty quiet, mainly clear as we head towards the midnight hour. Then tomorrow morning, morning frost, especially inland away from the lakeshore. You still could have some, especially if you're closer to the Lake Superior shoreline, but most of it should be well down to the south inland. Then we see a few passing clouds tomorrow, but temperatures actually bump up a couple of degrees, so it won't be quite as chilly as it was today. And then temperatures will start an uphill climb as we head through the Memorial Day weekend, with maybe a couple of showers here and there through the weekend. But by no means are we talking about a total washout here. You'll just have to kind of pick and choose your moments here and kind of have to work in between the rain. But you see winds are light, and of course light winds does help aid in frost formation overnight, and then may see a little bit more of a breeze once you work out here towards Houghton. May see a little bit more of a breeze, especially by tomorrow morning. But yeah, we're talking temperatures going up once again, folks. And how warm? Let's talk about it on the 7-day. So we're back into the 50s tomorrow, 60s on Friday, a couple of showers mainly on Saturday. I think we're mainly dry for Sunday and Memorial Day itself. But look at temperatures getting back into the 70s by Monday and Tuesday. Then the 70s go away, and then we're back into the 60s as we head towards next Wednesday. But we're cooler with a mixed sky.
Dakota, thanks again. And coming up next on Insights, Marquette Algerisa is set to hold a plant sale next week. We'll hear what's up for grabs and what the money goes towards. That conversation's in 2 minutes.
anything that's wrong with America can be fixed by what's right in America. We are defined more by our shared values and our differences, and we're having a conversation about how.
I have moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, but thanks to Skyrizi and clearer skin, I'm all in. Most people saw 90% clearer skin from head to toe. Skyrizi is only 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Nothing on my skin means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi.
When you need a body shop, skip the corporate shops and outside investors. Go with your hometown body shop, Superior Collision. Our family opened Superior Collision in 2002, and we're still the ones who own and operate it today. Some places talk about community. We actually stand with our community, donating monthly back into Marquette County. When you need collision repair, choose Superior Collision, your local hometown body shop.
Brandy is here, and we are beyond excited.
You blessed us all with your vocal Bible singing self.
I can't believe you said the vocal Bible. You can really sing.
Until I try to sing Brandy.
Plus, Afrobeat sensation Ira Star on J-Hood.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, tomorrow at 4 on WZMQ CBS. Followed by The Kelly Clarkson Show at 5 and 19 News at 6.
Planning a getaway? Fly local and explore more with Marquette Sawyer Regional Airport. Enjoy convenient flights on American, Delta, and United. Skip the long drive and book your next trip today at sawyerairport.com.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. The Marquette Alger Regional Educational Service Agency is hosting a special plant sale next week. Here to tell us all about it is Marisa Transition Supervisor Kelsey Nordengren. Kelsey, thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Well, first, just tell us, what is the Marisa Plant Sale?
So the Marisa Plant Sale is a fundraiser that has happened annually for over a decade at this point. And it goes back, all funds go right back into the classrooms for activities that are throughout the year that focused on community outings and really working on those daily living skills for students.
Excellent. All right. And tell us what kind of plants will be offered.
Oh my goodness, there is a wide variety of plants. We have everything from succulents and houseplants to flowering blooms. We have a wide variety of tomatoes. I think we have 5 different types of tomatoes. Lots of different vegetables, and our students have also made some planty crafts for you guys to enjoy as well.
Some planty crafts?
Yes.
All right, good stuff. How about payment methods? Anything we need to know there?
Yes, payment is cash or check only.
Okay,
yes.
Gotcha. All right, and how has it gone in the past, and what are you expecting for this year?
We are expecting a big turnout. That Wednesday morning is your best bet to grab kind of what you would like. Things go quick. So the plant sale is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Like I said, it starts right in the morning at 9 a.m. and goes till about 1:15. So lots of different varieties, something for everybody, whether you're a gardener or if you just like crafts, there's something for everybody.
Excellent. You mentioned the students already. What kind of benefits do they get out of this?
The benefits are immense. So our students start with the plants all the way from seeds to the starting plants that we sell at the plant sale. So just kind of even going into science of life cycle of a plant all the way to the sale. And we have students working the cash register. So it's everything from gardening and talking about healthy eating with the plants that we are growing into community-oriented, like socialization and just being out there with the community into money all the way through. So.
Excellent. All right. And we have some plants growing here in the studio right now. I showed them to you a little earlier. How are we doing so far? We haven't shown the public yet.
You know, seems a little behind where we are, but you have green, so there's hope, and I hope I get I want to see how far you guys get. They look good so far. It sounds like you just started them, so.
No, we literally just did. Shout out to Plant Daddy Ashley for dropping those seeds off last time she was here. Hoping it turns out well. How about anything else we need to know about the plant sale coming up?
The location is over at St. Michael's, where we are housed. It is 401 West K Avenue is the address, but please make sure that you are on the College side, the College Avenue side, and we will be on the green space out there with thousands of little plants ready to be picked up and planted.
Excellent. All right. And just one more time, we should probably remind everyone when it is as well.
It's next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to 1:15 p.m.
All right. Good stuff. Kelsey, those are all my questions. Anything else you wanted to add?
We just thank the community for supporting this every single year, for our amazing students. They work so hard to make really nice, healthy plants to sell, and we just love the community support that we've received every single year.
Fantastic. All right, Kelsey, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And coming up next on your 19 News, winter storms left Marquette's Cinder Pond Marina in ruins, but now it's back in business. We'll hear about the work that went into it. And a groundbreaking cancer treatment is now available in Manistee. We'll have the details when we come back.
I'm Tony DeCopo. Ahead on the CBS Evening News, this extraordinary indictment from the Department of Justice. Raul Castro, former Cuban president, de facto communist leader, indicted on several charges, including murder, tied to the downing of 2 planes in 1996, killing 4. And President Trump saying, quote, "We are freeing up Cuba." Also at the back of the show, a creative solution to higher gas prices. What does this man's car say about him and this moment? It's not a car at all. It's a Barbie Dreammobile welded onto a go-kart. $3 to fill it up. That story and more ahead on the CBS Evening News.
You have questions. Are your elected representatives in Washington working for you, or do they stand on the issues and what's in it for you?
Get the answers you need on WZMQ 19 News. I'm Rachel Knapp.
And I'm Brendan Scanlon. Our job is reporting on Michigan's officials in Washington, covering and uncovering what they're doing, and then reporting directly to you. WZMQ 19's Washington Bureau works for you.
And we deliver
quality information straight from Capitol Hill, only on WZMQ 19 News.
Hard Rock Bet Casino is here, Michigan. Roll with us.
There's a brand new welcome offer on Hard Rock Bet. And as always, what you see when you sign up is actually what you get. More bonus spins than ever. 500 bonus spins. That means 500 chances to win real cash. And if you're not up money after your first day playing slots, you get up to $1,000 back for another shot. So you can play again with a casino bonus on us. Roll with Michigan's newest casino app for promos in the spotlight. No gimmicks.
Here's your WZMQ CBS This is Home Community Calendar. Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Mamma mia, it's Sophia on MeTV. A woman with charisma, with wit like a fine-tuned machine.
My whole life is an open book. Your whole life is an open blouse.
See her on The Golden Girls.
Weeknights on MeTV 19.1.
I'm Drew Carey from The Price is Right here on TV 19.
Welcome back, everyone. The city of Negaunee has received a grant from the Michigan Department of Transportation to improve its future of roadway safety. The $50,000 Pre-Development Accelerator Program grant will cover the engineering costs of a few upcoming transportation projects. A major focus is strengthening the underground utilities in its proposed roundabout project at the crossing of US 41 and Teal Lake Avenue, scheduled for 2031.
And we want to make sure those utilities are in sound, tip-top shape before that roundabout comes in, because we'll be responsible for any utilities underneath them after the roundabout comes in, so we don't want to be digging up a brand new roundabout.
The grant will also be used for a feasibility study on the proposal of installing a pedestrian tunnel under the Teal Lake Avenue Railroad trestle. After extensive storm damage this winter, Marquette's Cinder Pond Marina has been repaired for the season. Ice buildup beginning as early as December left serious damage to several of its piers, splitting electrical lines to its fuel dock and cutting power to the marina's bubbler system, causing more ice buildup to occur over the next few months. Through spring, an insurance claim was able to cover the necessary adjustments, allowing them to open this past weekend.
We had to essentially go through and repair all of the piers with electrical, plumbing, and then we had a marine contractor, MJO, from the Copper Country come down and help us put all the docks back together again.
The city of Marquette has also received a grant from the Michigan DNR to fully rebuild all the docks in 2027. An Upper Peninsula hospital is offering a new treatment for patients with advanced metastatic prostate cancer. Schoolcraft Memorial Hospital in Manistee has launched a nuclear medicine service line utilizing an FDA-approved intravenous infusion called Pluvicto. Pluvicto is radioactive, allowing it to target cancer and shrink or kill the tumor cell. Schoolcraft Memorial is the first hospital in the UP to offer this therapy.
People were having to travel way down into Wisconsin or downstate to get this treatment. So in my opinion, if we're able to do it and there's one patient in the area that we can stop from having to travel hundreds of miles to get the treatment done, I think it's worth it.
Pluvicto treatments are administered every 6 weeks or a period of 8 months. The therapy is recommended for patients who have already undergone hormone therapy or chemotherapy. Beef prices are at record highs across the U.S. while Americans are eating more meat than ever. Shelby Whitaker tells us how a business in Cassopolis, downstate, is handling the effects of inflation.
Americans are eating more meat than ever while beef prices are at record highs across the U.S.
There has been a price hike within these last 4 months. We haven't really adjusted our menu for it, but it's just getting to a point that we just can't financially take that end of the stick. So we're doing what we need to adjust for the market and for the people, so we can still give the quality that we like to give to our customers.
These costs driven by a number of factors, including transportation costs, tariffs, and increased consumer demand, combined with the U.S. seeing its smallest cattle herd in 75 years. The USDA reports the average retail price of beef set a record in April for $9.64 a pound.
They have all these other things with overseas and things with, tariffs and different things, and I think that all that stuff has to play an effect on what's driving all of our prices up.
This impact is being felt across the entire supply chain, farmers, business owners, and consumers.
The beginning of this year, we kind of ran numbers. It was sitting around like $4.20 on average. Fast forward 4 or 5 months now to today, we're looking at right around $6 plus a pound for, just ground beef, for an example, let alone brisket.
Some businesses like O'Neill's Smokehouse having no choice but to raise prices for the first time since the start of the year, prioritizing transparency and communication with their customers about surging beef costs.
Which we don't feel that we'll have any slowdown in customers, because we do deliver a good product, and we take our time, put our passion into it. As long as we continue to do what we're supposed to do on our end, I think, the prices, it's just part of the economy. Everything is going up.
Now don't go anywhere. Dakota Hunter has our final look at weather after this.
As governor, I'll absolutely require voter ID. We'll clean up the murky voter rolls and save Michigan's elections. I'm no politician. I'm Perry Johnson. But shouldn't even the career politicians have made this change by now?
Houghton's the spot where we get all 4 seasons, the snow, the shine, everything in between. So the shoes are everything. What you have is going to help you perform better, perform longer, stay injury-free longer. Whether you're a runner, walker, or you're just looking for a shoe to get yourself through the day, we'll take an extensive approach to finding the shoe that's right for you. Whatever surface that you're going to be on, we've got you covered.
Have you ever thought of getting a walk-in tub for you or someone you love? Now is a great time to take a look at getting a Safe Step walk-in tub.
With SafeStep's standard heated seat and new fast fill faucet, you can enjoy a nice warm bath up to 20% faster. And the convenient touchpad control is right at your fingertips.
Each tub comes standard with a dual hydrotherapy system. The 10 water jets can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and improve sleep, while the MicroSoothe advanced air therapy system oxygenates and softens skin.
SafeStep walk-in tubs are built to maximize safety so you can stay in your home and enjoy the comforts of bathing again.
So call now for more information and a free no-obligation consultation.
When you call today, you'll also receive our limited time offer. Don't wait to enjoy safer bathing. Call now.
1-800-722-6464.
As governor, I'll be incredibly supportive of ICE coming here and removing these fraudsters. My mega audit will identify every penny of these wasted benefits and eliminate them, giving the savings back to you.